Today's May 22nd, 2019, and this is episode 141 of PlaneSavers! PlaneSavers! Good morning, everybody. We are out here with the airplanes. Trent is now gone, so it's left us all alone and working hard. Frank's here cleaning up some landing lights here, doing some minor cleaning. Everyone, man, it was so busy. Everyone kind of took off, but yeah, today is trim day, which is very hard for me to film because it's just a bunch of cables. But it's all going good. Elevator trim, rudder trim are the two big things right now. And if you don't know, this is a trim tab right here. This little tab here is kind of like a mini aileron for the big aileron. So the pilots have little cranks in the cockpit, and if the wind is kind of pushing you to the left and you kind of keep on having to go right with the control yoke, the trim is basically puts a new standard attitude, I guess, or position of the aileron. Very complicated stuff, folks. Yeah, actually, it's pretty simple. And then here's the rudder trim right here. So the rudder trim, again, if the airplane is yawing or if you're fighting tailwind, you got a little trim. And and elevator trim. Yeah, so trims are basically, I guess it would be kind of a form of autopilot. A very rudimentary autopilot, meaning you can make the aircraft fly straight with less input from the pilot. I know that's very dumbing it down, but kind of makes sense. So yeah, pretty proud of everybody. Everyone's working hard. If the zombie apocalypse happens right now, this airplane can fly. Power runs are good. The flight controls are all on. Everything's going good. The instruments inside, it's all good, folks. It's good. We could actually take this airplane up right now and fly physically. Of course, we need to work on paperwork, which I'm working with Transport Canada on. Stella's here looking. So today, one of the big questions I get in the comments is the cockpit. So that's what my goal is today, is to show you guys the cockpit and do a run around. Maybe throw some power on and we can go through and see what instruments are working. If I can't find Fred or Pierre, we'll get Uncle Ronnie in there. And yeah, we got to say goodbye to Jeff. Jeff's been here working the past week. He's actually on vacation right now, so he's got to continue to be on vacation. So we're going to say goodbye to Jeff too. And yeah, so it's just going to be the old original crew: Stella, Ronnie, Bobby, and myself. So can't wait to do it, man. This sun's nice. The sun's beautiful. We got Norma over here finishing the invasion stripes while the sun's out. Looking good. A lot of positive comments about the invasion stripes.
They look nice, eh?
You like them?
Oh yeah, I love them. I just love them. So we're just finishing the second coat on what used to be the red stripes there, and then we'll be done with them.
That'll be good. I get a lot of questions about the wings, and having wings silver is kind of a Buffalo Airways thing. It's because Frost loves paint, and metal is a lot easier to clean. So normally all Buffalo airplanes, with a couple of exceptions, have metal wings strictly because of icing. So that's his Buffalo thing. That's why we're leaving it that. Underneath, I don't know if we have time. I don't know, but this was the most important part right here, and it's looking good. Huge thanks to my buddy Serge, who's making the roundel. So we'll get the roundel stickers on there, and be looking good.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Bobby.
How are you?
Good. So you and Jeff been working on the trim?
Oh yeah. Trim. How is it? The aileron trim drum is difficult to turn because the stack up on the shaft and the retaining rings is too tight, so we have to loosen all that stuff up, put new bolts to retain everything, and then it'll be fine.
So Stella, what are you doing today?
Touching up stuff.
So you're safety red on everything?
Safety red on everything. Painted the tow bar down there, if you want to look at that, and I'm painting the hatch, and I will paint the cockpit too.
So Jeff,
Hey Mikey.
you happy to be on vacation?
Yeah, it's a good vacation so far.
Yeah.
Stuck in traffic in Montreal. But it's good, it's been good. working with everybody here, and it's actually don't really want to go.
Where to next?
I think we're going down to either New York or New Jersey. I'm not too sure. I have to check with my girlfriend. She made the reservation. And then I'm going there for about a week. And maybe I'll be able to stop by on my way back. We'll see what else we got planned out. Yeah. And I'd like to see this thing fly before on June 6th. That'd be great. Otherwise, I'll watch on PlaneSavers.
So what's going on with your last moments here? What are you working on?
I'm trying to finalize. We're finalizing the aileron trim. He's almost done the nose. That's going to be done by the end of the day. There'll be the rudder trim. That's last. That Ronnie's going to have to play with here in the next couple of days. But that's the last mystery as far as flight control goes, and trim cables and etc. Right now I'm just putting flags on everything. I'm kind of got in progress for locks and tension and stuff like that, so it doesn't get forgotten, right?
Cool. That's an extra safety step.
Yeah, just to make sure it gets done and safety. Somebody gets it, Ronnie and Jay, I suppose. Yeah.
And that's a very good point. Is that there is a downside to having a lot of people. Is sometimes not only do you miss work, sometimes you can double do the work.
Yeah.
So
it's good to have a good passover and just trying to leave as much information as possible. And if there's any question, you can call me. I'll be available.
Cool. And speaking of Passover, you want to say hello to the person that is working your cross shift?
Yeah, my buddy Dan Levert. He's on shift right now. So.
And hey Dan, you remember me? No, Dan's an old Buffalo guy, goes way back. I've been loving the pictures on Jeff's phone, so very good. How's it looking, Stella? How's it looking?
Oh, look at it, I'm halfway through.
No, but we started in front. All the way down and back.
Make sure it's not snagged or caught
Hey
up.
Bobby D,
Yes, ma'am.
we get something for you.
Whoa! Look at that.
So you can write down everything
My
you
very
did.
own. Look at that.
You don't have one already, do you?
No.
There you go.
I need another lifetime for this kind of stuff.
Oh, we can at least get everything in there?
Get this started. Thank you. Cool.
Okay, folks, while everybody's busy working, Danny Price, the world record holder for PlaneSavers video submissions, has sent us a video of an aircraft that I know nothing about, but it has the exact same livery and is actually this aircraft's technical sister ship. So let's go to Halifax and see Danny.
Hey Mikey, Danny at the Atlantic End Aviation Museum again. And today, we're going to look at our Lockheed Jetstar. It too was flown by the Department of Transportation, so it's in the same paint scheme as DTD. Oh, and one other thing. Look at its tail number, DTF. She's only 2 away. So here we go. Here's our Jetstar. Built in the 50s. She was powered by 4 JT-12s, and there's an engine out of it. This was a plane that flew around prime ministers. We do know that Pierre Elliott Trudeau flew on this airplane. It was retired by the Department of Transportation in 1986 and flown into Halifax, and that's when we acquired it. It sat over at the airport until about 1998, when we brought it over here to the museum, which is across the highway from the airport, put it together and got it in our hangar. So here we go. We're gonna go inside. Now you gotta understand there's not a lot of room in here. So this is our Air Force One. Here we go back into the back. It's pretty much complete. We'll just walk through her here. Kind of interesting. Washroom back there. Little kitchenette. There we go, looking forward. It's pretty neat that we got it almost, well, we actually got it complete. They just dropped it off to us, left the log books and said thank you. So this is what like 1950s, 1960s interior looked like. We've had to put, you can see there's a door across there. We've had to put a door in so people don't come back into this part of the airplane. And here we go up forward. There you go, she's a complete airplane. I'm going to attempt to get into these seats. So if the camera jerks around, it's because I'm trying to contort myself up into these seats. There's not a lot of room. You have to step over everything. So let's see what we can do here. Oh. Yeah, I'm grunting and groaning. There we go. Sitting right down in the seat. Little side window you can open here when you're on the ground, so you can look outside. Your steering wheel for on the ground. What do you think of that, Mikey? The radar there, all your engine stuff, fires, landing gear handle, radios everywhere. You can see the way they work. There's your fuel tanks. And if we look out here, there's our harbor, there's our F5, there's our Canso. Above the harbor is the L19. There's the Avenger that we were in already. There's the tracker. There's an engine off an Argus. We'll come across here. There's the Sabre we were in. There's a Citabria. There's the 100. That's a buzz bomb down there. Yeah, let's see if we can close this window up. I don't know what you want to do next, but we got a few more to do. We'll talk at you later, Mikey. Thanks. Bye.
So folks, thank you, Danny, for sending that video. And the one thing I noticed, look, the exact same upholstery. So Trudeau's private jet from the 50s, 60s, and the exact same upholstery. Real sister ships. Thank you, Danny. What's that, Bobby?
People want to see cockpit shots. There's not much space for my big self in here. Jesus.
So actually, folks, you know, I kind of promised this morning some cockpit shots, and I am delivering.
Not much space in here. You'd be surprised. You'd think that the inside of a DC-3 cockpit would be much bigger. Not much space in here. We have to take the seat out so we can do this. And the drum for the elevator trim, the aileron trim, is right here, and it's almost impossible to work in. Incredible. Give me. Have a look at the spaghetti in there. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the drums. Look at the cables. It's incredible. Not much space.
Thanks, Bobby.
You're welcome.
Look at that, private tour with Bobby. And you can see all these cables are what Jeff has been working on. Look at that. Whew. It is roasting in here. Great weather though. Oh my lordy. There's the hamburger door. Well, thank you, Bobby, for the quick little cockpit tour. As you can see, we are not going to be able to look at any of the avionics right now. So, yeah, man, this is like, so this interior looks completely rough right now, but it's all complete, all clean. You know, it will be all cleaned, and you won't even recognize it. This gill liner here is all original, folks. That gill liner, for whatever reason, is mint. There's a few little scrapes in it here and there, but it is absolutely mint. Bathroom. Oh. Bathroom. Gonna get all gussied up. And there's our door. So there's a little bit of an interior tour. I'll promise to do a better cockpit tour when the avionics guys are done. I talked to Fred and Pierre both today. They are really busy, so hopefully we can see them more. Man, it is boiling out. But yeah, so we are going to, yeah, we'll probably call it the episode there. So it was kind of a small, short episode. Hope you guys like it. Continuously getting updates every single day with the production of the airplane. So much fun, and can't wait to show you guys tomorrow. And tomorrow is going to be our 2-week 2 weeks to go. So we'll do a countdown. 14 days to go starting tomorrow. So wish us luck. We're going to need it. And we'll see you again soon. Bye.